Welcome to Friday. Yay! End of the week. I hope you've had an awesome week and have a great weekend planned. And today we're chatting about what blocks success and happiness from happening together, and is it actually really possible to have both? And I think that it's a really important topic because quite often we can be misled down the path of what is success. Hey Di, great to have you on here, hun. And so it can be really confusing as to what actually defines success. And one of the key factors that can take us off track is looking to what other people deem as success, and what society deems as success, and what we're receiving from either mentors, from coaches, from other people around us around what success actually looks like as well. Hey Robert, great to have you on here. And so when we are actually really super clear on what success is for us, then it makes a whole lot easier to define and to be able to have success and happiness together. I don't know if you're anything like me, but if you're out there and you're really wanting to kick some big goals and create some big waves and make a big impact and make a difference in people's lives, then sometimes we can really get caught up in the hype around what we believe that we need to be or who we need to be in order to be successful. And quite often we can have a particular image in our mind that doesn't necessarily fit our current lifestyle or the lifestyle that we're actually really wanting to create for ourselves as well. So we can believe that, to be successful, hey Linda, great to have you on here, to be successful, that we actually really need to work over 100 hours a week, or we need to work at a job that we really don't like, or that we need to save all of our money and totally deprive ourselves, or there's so many different concepts even around health and body image to feel successful with that. Sometimes the perception around that can be that we've got to be so far one way, and we can have this "I'll be happy when" syndrome, where it's this far off distant goal that's actually not even your own personal goal. It's actually not aligned for what you're actually wanting, but because society or someone else outside of you is saying that this is what success looks like, then we can get caught up in that as well. And so it can be incredibly difficult to really define what success is for us. So the first journaling question that I would do if this was you, and this is something that I've done recently for myself as well, is what is having a successful life to me? And start to get really clear on that. What is it? What would you deem that to be? Is it that you need to be a particular body weight, or you feel great at a particular body weight? Is it a particular level of income? Does that allow you to go and do the things and have the experiences and contribute in the way that you're actually wanting to? Perhaps what is business success for you? If you own your own business or you're running your own business, sometimes we can have such a monetary value on when I finally generate this, or when I finally create the revenue around this, when in actual fact it may be you're not even working with your target market, or you're not even working with people that you're passionate and you absolutely love working with, or with a product or in an industry that you're really passionate about as well. Hey Shane, great to have you on here, hun. And this can be really tricky when we're actually not clear on that. So take some time, what does success look like for you? And really take some time to get out of your head and into that actual feeling around what is it that I'm wanting to create for my life? What do I want to experience? How do I want to be showing up every day? And hey Cecilia, great to have you on here. And once you're clear on those things, so looking at all the different life areas as well. So if we look at obviously relationships, what is a successful relationship for you? And it could be one date night once a fortnight, whereas for somebody else it might be one date night every second night. They might need that, they might want that, whereas you might be a little bit more autonomous, where you're wanting to spend a little bit more time by yourself. Thank you for the love. I love getting love on Friday. So if this is resonating, guys, please let me know definitely through likes and loves. That's always very helpful to help me to obviously lead the conversation. However, if you've got any questions around this too, or any issues or obstacles or challenges, I'd absolutely love to help you with that this morning as well. So I always love like a little bit of interaction. It always makes it a little bit more interesting. And can definitely be helpful for moving forward as well. So for me, defining success, thank you, defining success for me was actually discovering that it was when I was actually playing full out. And playing full out for me is really, it's just all of me showing up. It's not holding myself back. It's not hiding. It's not withdrawing. Hey Shan, great to have you on here, babe. It's not withdrawing. It's not hiding. It's not shaming. It's not any of that stuff. It's really showing up in a big way where it's like, right, feeling confident, feeling happy, feeling joyous within myself. And I feel so passionate and so excited because this morning I actually realized that I'd been holding myself back in a particular area, and I wasn't working with the people that I'm really, really passionate about working with, and that is mums, and helping mums to feel healthier, wealthier, happier, and more confident. So I've actually just started a new Facebook group. So if that resonates with you, please check it out, and I'd love you to join. I am going to be unleashing like some super cool content around that because I am so passionate about that. And I think as mums, you know, it's so important to be able to define what our success is as well, because quite often we can be swayed with, you know, feeling like we need to be the career woman, or we need to be this, or we need to be that, and we're feeling pulled in so many different directions that it can feel very unstable for ourselves, or we can feel such emotional turbulence trying to keep it all together when we're pulled in all these different directions as well. So defining success for yourself is so important. So obviously relationships is a big one. What is success for you in health? How do you want to show up? Hey Karina, great to have you on here, darling. So what is success for you in health? And Karina's a great example of this as well. She's got her own amazing online group that she supports in healthy mums. So definitely pop over and check out her group as well, because it's so important, and being able to define what does success for health look like for you. So it might be, you know, we're all sold the story we need to be these ultra thin, you know, have abs showing and be these super fit models and have this perfect body. And I know I bought into that body image for a long time. I'm still very passionate about being fit, but it's more about how I feel these days, as opposed to, hey hun, thanks for the comment. Hey Kate, great to have you on here too, darling. So it really, you know, and there's nothing wrong with wanting that either, but it's really getting clear what is that aligned level of success for you that would make you feel amazing, that you would feel excited, but is actually your goal and not what society or somebody else outside of you is actually telling you as well. So get clear on what is your income success. What would that look like for you? What would your business income be? If you felt absolutely like you were feeling really, really successful, that could be what it is for you as well. So thanks, honey. Love your comments too. And so if you guys got any questions as well, hey Jerry, great to have you on here. Please feel free to ask any questions at any point, or just, you know, any particular comments that are with content that's resonating is really, really cool. So this is where the biggest, I guess, disconnect happens is when we're allowing other people's success to define our own. And this is where we get off track, because we're actually not following our own heart, we're not following our own passions, and we get led down this trail thinking this, well, if I just finally work hard enough, if I finally get to this place where then I've got that, then I'll be happy. And it's you know, it's devastating to feel like you've worked really, really hard, except you've had your ladder up against the wrong wall and you've been climbing the wrong ladder the whole time. So getting clear on this is super important, particularly for setting yourself up for 2018, for what you're wanting to create in 2018. And I know that sounds like crazy speaking about that already, but really we're only like 2.5 months, or really if we take December out, because it's generally a wipe out, and January out, then, you know, we're already starting, we want to be prepared, and we want to be moving into what is it that we're wanting to create and generate for ourselves in 2018. So that's super important as well. But the biggest thing is, what is happiness to you as well? If you could wave a magic wand and write down, you know, what is your ultimate day? What would that look like? What would a successful, amazing, happy day look like for you? or it be like for you, or experience, or what would you be experiencing day to day if you already had that level of success, and start to define that and get really clear on that. What blocks us, again, like I said, is listening to other people outside of ourselves and following somebody else's map or somebody else's path. And whilst I definitely am all for modeling success, and modeling thoughts of how we improve our mindset, how we improve all those different things, it's absolutely key and imperative that we're doing those things. But when you're following exactly what somebody else is doing, rather than getting keyed into what are you really passionate about, what lights you up, what excites you, what makes your blood just pump, where you can't sleep, where you want to get out of bed, when you want to feel so excited, or you do feel so excited getting out of bed and just can't wait to get started with your day. When you speak to people, you light up like a Christmas tree. That's what you really want to dig your teeth into. And if you're not doing that already, find a way to be able to do that. If you don't know how to find a way, please reach out and just shoot me a PM. Let's have a conversation around that, because I would truly think a lot of the time we think that we need all this money, even though we don't want to say that we actually need this money to be trying to live this supposed life, to escape the life that we're currently living. And I say no to that. I say we can actually be living our successful, happy life right now, exactly as we are, and of course continuing to grow and progress in every single moment. But it is available right now, and we don't have to put off our happiness for some time down the track, when finally we become successful enough, or finally we have enough money where we can finally relax, or any of those things. And I can definitely get caught up in getting really super focused and hyper focused on work, and because that is me, that is my passion. And it's not that I work in a job that I absolutely hate. I am completely the opposite. But 8, 9, 10 years ago, I definitely was doing that. I wasn't passionate about what I was doing, and it didn't light me up. It didn't excite me to get out of bed. But now that I can do that, I also need to bring in a sense of balance as well, where it's not that I'm totally consumed with work, that I bring in those play elements during the day. And for me, that's learning how to ride a unicycle. And I was juggling with my daughter yesterday, and that was quite funny and hilarious as well. We had a great time doing that. But it might be a 20-minute nap during the day. That also fulfills me. I'm up quite early, and that recharges me. So it's knowing what does success look like for you. At the end of the day, I could ramble on forever about this stuff, so I hope this has been super helpful for you guys. Does anybody have any questions as well? I'm more than happy to answer any questions around perhaps some of the obstacles or some of the blocks that you might be feeling at the moment in being able to either define what success is for you, or success and happiness together is for you, and being able to create that as well. And if you didn't catch the start of the live stream, I did mention how I was super excited because I have really created an amazing group which I am going to unleash really cool content in, and that is healthy, wealthy, happy and confident mums. And I think all of us mums sometimes need some support, and definitely dads do as well. However, I must admit I do have a little bias for mums, and I'm really excited and passionate to be able to share some of my deeper learnings around how I've been able to take myself from earning $300 a week as a single mum, feeling quite broken, feeling quite sad and depressed and angry at the world, to being able to really make a positive impact in the world, create a 6-figure income, have the body, the lifestyle and the success that I love as well. So looking forward to seeing you guys on there. Hey Robbie, great to have you on here. And if you missed the start of the live stream, definitely jump back in and have a look at that. There's some important journaling questions in there, as in, what does success and happiness look like for you? What would that be if you could wave a magic wand and feel completely free and unlimited? If you had all the money, time and energy in the world, what would that be for you? And then what is it that you actually need to do to start to create that? And so for me, just to cap off our session today, for me, it was the two biggest things were making a positive difference in the world and playing full out. So when I play full out, it means bringing all of me, all of my energy, all of my excitement, my passion to every single thing I do. So whether I'm being a mum, or whether I'm spending time with my partner, or whether I'm building out a new program or doing a live stream, it's bringing all of my energy and all of my passion. That is true success for me. And I know when I'm doing that, I feel alive, I feel excited, I feel enthusiastic, and no doubt, I'm sure that you can probably feel my energy jumping into the camera as well. So that's success for me, is making a positive difference every day and just showing up fully, whether I'm exercising or working in my business or being with my kids or partner. So have an amazing Friday. Enjoy your weekend. I hope you're doing something special for yourself, and look forward to catching up with you guys next Friday. And if you are a mum that would love to get a little bit healthier, a little bit wealthier, feel happier and more confident every day, make sure you jump in and join my new group as well. So I'm just reading Karina's. That's so perfect. So, hun, yeah, if that group resonates with you as well, please feel free to jump into that, because I'll be sharing lots of wisdom and lots of tips around what I did as well in terms of being able to change my life. And I'll be getting some really cool people in to speak about what they've done to change their life as well. So have an amazing day. Bye for now.